Welcome to Trout Towns, the show where I take you to some of the best towns across America for trout fishing. Each episode, we'll travel to a new town to fish two specific trout streams, from freestone to limestone to tailwater and everything in between. We'll also highlight some of the great American history as well as architecture illustrated by the towns which we visit. All that and more today on Trout Towns.
On this episode of Trout Towns, we're in Rutland, Vermont, your gateway for exploring the Green Mountain National Forest, high-quality tributary streams, as well as the larger, more meandering creeks flowing through gentle valleys. Our first stop on this trip will be to Otter Creek. This large-sized, meandering, freestone trout stream is not only stocked with plump rainbow trout, but also enjoys extensive natural reproduction for native brookies. We'll then explore one of Otter Creek's premier medium-sized freestone tributary streams with naturally reproducing brook and brown trout, all surrounded by some of the prettiest and most rugged national forest lands in the northeastern United States. While in town, we'll then explore Rutland's rich historical past. Dating back to the pre-Revolutionary War colonial period, this town has seen it all, from being a frontier outpost and agricultural center to becoming Vermont's railroad hub and a world-leading marble processing area. Rutland checks all the boxes for historical significance. We'll also highlight some of Rutland's well-maintained historic architecture, with styles ranging from Italianate and Romanesque to Art Deco and the international styles. Rutland contributes significantly to Vermont's overall historical architectural achievements. So, please join me today as we fish, explore, and embrace our very next trout town in Rutland, Vermont. Rutland is the only city in and the seat of Rutland County, and it's also the third largest city in the state of Vermont after Burlington and South Burlington. The township of Rutland was chartered in 1761 by Governor Benning Wentworth of New Hampshire. The first name in the list of proprietors was that of John Murray of Rutland, Massachusetts, who most likely gave Rutland its name today. None of these proprietors ever settled in Rutland. Rather, they sold their rights to others such as James Mead, who came to Rutland in 1769, built a house, and returned with his family in 1770 to become the first permanent settler. In 1778, the Americans built Fort Ranger near Center Rutland Falls on the property of James Mead. This became the Vermont military headquarters during the American Revolutionary War. From 1777 to 1791, Vermont was an independent republic. In 1784, Rutland became the county seat of Rutland County. In 1792, shortly after statehood, Rutland built a new courthouse which became the County Court and the U.S. Federal District Court of Vermont. For the decades of the 1790s, Rutland alternated with Windsor to host the meetings for the state legislature. As the Revolutionary War generation faded, a new generation of merchants, craftsmen, lawyers, and farmers replaced it. As the political winds changed from federalism to democratic republicanism, so too was their local change. Around this time period, the west side of North Main Street was the locale for the first Episcopal church in Rutland and numerous shops and stores. In 1824, a Bank of Rutland was chartered as the fourth bank in Vermont, and in 1825, a building was erected on the south side of the town common to house this bank. With respect to agriculture, the breeding and raising of merino sheep provided an excellent source of wool for New England's woolen mills. During this time, the east side of Main Street was dominated by the courthouse and post office, as well as stores, shops, and inns. The pastoral character of Rutland in this area is well illustrated in an 1837 painting of Rutland by Archer Durand, a Hudson River artist. Rutland's village was filled with craftsmen, crafts-made furniture, shoes and boots, hats, saddles, jewelry, silverware, pottery, and other goods. Marble quarrying on a large scale began in the late 1830s and into the 1840s. The West Rutland Quarry of Sheldon's, Morgan, and Slasson was one of the oldest, largest, and most productive of the Rutland marble quarries. In the 1950s, Rutland became the railroad center of Vermont. The Rutland Railroad Station, machine shop, brown house, and other facilities were located to the west of the town center. As the growing railroad activities increased, this caused a new downtown to develop near the railroad complex. Soon after a severe fire at the top of West Street Hill in 1857, heavy industries such as the Rutland Foundry and Machine Company began to locate in the immediate vicinity of the railroad. As Rutland grew in population, the Rutland Academy, later the Union High School, played an ever-important role in educating a population for a growing commercial and industrial economy. During the American Civil War, Rutland provided two leaders of stature from the same family, specifically Lieutenant Colonel William W. Y. Ripley, a leader of the sharpshooters, and his brother, General Edward H. Ripley, who led the occupation of Richmond, Virginia. By the 1870s, Rutland continued to be the railroad crossroads of Vermont, and it was also developing an industrial community and becoming the center of the world's largest marble business. In 1877, the Howe Scale Company opened a plant in Rutland after moving from Brandon to Rutland to share in Rutland's transportation advantages and its numerous and skilled industrial workforce. A division of the original town of Rutland occurred in 1886 when Proctor and West Rutland became separate towns, and in 1892, Rutland City separated from Rutland Town. What was once one had become 4 communities. By 1885, with the growing pressures of urbanization, this led to the development of a horse-drawn trolley system that looped around North and South Rutland and also went to West Rutland. On the Rutland economic scene, the Vermont Marble Company, organized by Redfield Proctor, combined the various Rutland marble interests into the world's largest marble industry, with complexes located in Proctor and West Rutland. In 1894, the horse-drawn trolley system was replaced by the electronic trolley. However, by 1923, the trolley system was abandoned and the automobile became king of transportation. Fast forward to World War I, Rutland's energies were concentrated on the home front in its many industries and war bond drives. The town's wives and mothers increasingly became involved as their young men marched off to Europe. Although Rutland and Vermont were not hit as hard by the Depression as other parts of the country, in the 1930s, it saw many Civilian Conservation Corps (CCC) recruits arriving at the Rutland Railroad Station heading for CCC camps. With World War II on the horizon, many Rutland young men volunteered or were drafted, and most have memories departing from the old Rutland Railroad Station. Today, Rutland has lost the old smoke-belching factories of the past, and it has smaller industries which are more diversified. For example, one of the largest employers today is the General Electric plant in Rutland Town. Also, you can check out the restored Paramount Theater, which now offers a beautiful and historic setting for a great variety of live entertainment. Set at the base of one of the premier ski areas in the eastern United States, Rutland is a great place in which to live, play, and work. This great quality of life in a small town setting is a great attraction for thousands of visitors who visit annually. Now, with that brief history provided, let's go give Otter Creek the old college try. So about 15 minutes south, right off of Route 7 from Rutland, right now we are looking at Otter Creek. So Otter Creek, I believe, is either the longest or one of the longest streams in all of Vermont, over 100 miles long, eventually dumps into a lake. I want to say Lake Champlain, could be wrong. Anyways, this is a very interesting stream. If you look at it on Google Maps, it's very twisty, turny. I scouted out a few sections yesterday, and it looked very like swampy and really not trouty at all. However, I did find this nice section of riffle water, which we're going to take advantage of. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens. I think this section should have some native brook trout, maybe some stocked fish as well. I do believe they stock here. It's about 11 a.m., did not get an early start, and we're just going to kind of see what happens. We may go upstream from here, we may go downstream. Who knows, who knows? A lot of options. Well, really just those two. Anyway, so yeah, let's get out here and see what happens. All right, so although I started out nymphing because of this, you know, there's a lot of nice riffles, I did just see some small, presumably trout, rise right in that corner. So we're gonna sling out a dry and see what happens. Ooh, that was a fish. That was a fish. Got him. Got him. All right, so that'll be a native brook trout. So let's get the hook at him and take a look at him. All right, so on a stream this size, it is really great to see native brook trout. Just got a solid, probably 5-6 incher, nothing crazy. Beautiful fish though, really nice. Let's get him right out of here. See you later, bud. There's a really cool green frog. I'm not gonna touch him, but he's right here. Pretty good sized frog for what I know about frogs, which is very little. Look at that guy. That's pretty cool. I know this isn't gonna show up well on camera, but way over there, kind of near what looks like a beaver dam,
Just saw not a beaver, but what I believe is an American mink. That really warms our heart here on Trout Towns, just to see an American mink in its native habitat. That's just something we strive for here. So you didn't see him, but he's there. Just got a fish. Feels pretty heavy. Oh, he's running, dang. Feels pretty good. Probably a stalker if I had to guess. Ooh, dang, yeah, this feels good. Hit a black woolly bugger. Ooh, he's pulling some drag. Drag net. Haven't gotten a chance to look at him yet. I'm assuming a stocked rainbow. Definitely feels good. Hope it's a trout. Could be something else. Still haven't gotten a good look at him yet. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Ooh, that's a good fish, whatever it is. Oh, that's a nice rainbow. Wow. That is a really nice rainbow. Probably a holdover, or maybe they stock really big ones in here. I don't know. I feel like they do stock big ones in here, but this is a solid rainbow. If we can land him. Yeah, dude, this is a sick fish. Really sick fish. You can see him, like, he's freaking huge. Ooh. Dude, I really hope we can land this guy. Got him. Oh. Almost had him. Got him. All right, dude. That's a freaking tank. Holy shit. Damn. All right, so take a look at that. That's great. That's great. All right, so this is an absolute stud of a fish. I'm going to put it at, you know, actually, I don't know. I don't know what I would say this fish is, but he looks really good. All right, so I'm never good with these sizes. I don't know how big this fish is, but he's probably, I mean, he barely fits in my net. I'm gonna say 16, 18, easy. So yeah, let's get him out of here. Tank of a fish. Let's get him out of here. Beautiful fish, beautiful fish. Let's get him out of here. I've literally gotten like 5 or 6 bites in this little stretch. Missed all of them. Missed them all. Just got a little guy. Just got a little guy. Not sure what it is. Little brookie. Love to see it. Especially on big water like this. And we, hold on, bud, hold on. Got him. All right, hit the red quill. Red quill. That's good. That's what we like to see. Feisty little brook trout. Probably about 3 inches. Nothing crazy. Just a little guy. Hold on. Let's get him right out of here. Butte, butte, butte. Let's get him out of here. Got him. Got him. I think it's a brookie. I think it's a brookie. Yeah, it's a brook. It's not bad. Not huge, but bigger than the last guy. Oh, got him. All right, yeah, that's a solid like 5 incher. So let's get the hook at him. Take a look at him. All right, another brook trout. Pretty good size. Probably about 6 inches. Real nice fish. Let's get him out of here. You probably can't see him, but right over there, poking out of the water, is a beaver, and it looks like it's eating grass, and it just heard me, and now it swam away. Very cool. Got him. Got him. Feels like a pretty good fish. I think it's a brookie, but maybe a decent sized one. Yeah, that is a brookie. That's a good sized brookie, probably about 7-8 inches maybe. Nothing crazy. Still pretty nice. Let's get him over here. Got him. All right, yeah, solid brookie. Probably about 8 inches. That warms our heart so much. So let's get the hook at him, take a look at him. All right, so by no means a giant, but certainly a very quality native brook trout. Oh, probably about 8-9 inches. Ooh, dude, that's what you want to see. That's sick. Get out of here, bud. Get out of here. Beaver right there, swimming through the water. Going to, I believe, what I believe is a beaver dam right there. Oh, wow, they're really making the loud noises in the water, huh? That was pretty wild. It's got to be a communication technique or something. That was so startlingly loud. Interesting. Just got a fish. Slapped it. I don't think it's too big. Nothing crazy. Is that a brook? Oh, that's a brook. That's a brook. Not bad either. Probably about 5-6 inches, if I had to guess. Yeah, this is a brookie with a lot of vigor. And as I always say, we love vigor. Come on, bud. Come on. All right, let's get him over here. Love seeing these brookies on such large water. It's really great. Let's get him over here. Yeah, dude, that's a nice one. That's like a 5-6 inch native brook trout right there. All right, I'm gonna need my pliers to get this guy out of here safely, but not bad, dude. That's a nice little brook trout. Not bad. Let's get him out of here. All right, so let's quick wrap up. For the past couple of hours, we've been south of Rutland fishing Otter Creek. This is a very unique kind of meandering, marshy stream, but it does have a pretty good population of native brook trout as well as some stockfish. Speaking of which, we did catch, I want to say 5 or 6 native brookies up to probably about 8 inches, so not bad there. And then a really quality holdover rainbow trout. I'm going to say 16 or 18 inches. Just saw a fish go airborne right over there. Anyways, I think that's all we got, so let's head back to Rutland.
Architecturally, there's 2 historic districts in Rutland which we'd like to highlight for you. The first is the Rutland Downtown Historic District. This is the center of government for Rutland, Vermont, and this area is also a major center for business, and it's considered the cultural heart of Rutland, Vermont. Much of this area is also listed on the National Register of Historic Places list as a historic district, which includes 90 contributing properties. Some of these buildings date back to the late 18th century, when Rutland was founded, but also the greatest amount of expansion in downtown came after the marble industry became established on a large scale after 1850. The city's population tripled between 1850 and 1880. Many of the buildings constructed during this period were either built or ornamented with marble. Architectural styles include Italianate, Art Deco, and Romanesque, just to name a few. The next historic district which we'd like to highlight is the Rutland County Historic District, which encompasses an architecturally cohesive area of civic and residential buildings. This district was primarily developed between the 1850s and 1875 and includes a number of prominent municipal and county buildings, including the Rutland County Courthouse, the Rutland Free Library, and the Grace Congregational United Church. The Rutland Courthouse District is a residential and civic area that contains a number of important local, civic, and governmental functions, as well as a small neighborhood of fashionable 19th century housing. This area also includes a number of handsomely landscaped Italianate houses, built during a construction boom between 1850 and 1875, occasioned by the arrival of railroads and the expansion in the important marble processing industry. At the junction of Court and Center Streets is home to the Rutland County Courthouse, an elaborate Italianate brick building constructed in 1869, after the county's first courthouse burned down. Across from Court Street stands the Rutland Free Library, which was built in 1856 through 1858 as a federal building and post office. Also, it was the first major building constructed in the district. It is also in the elaborate Italianate design style. Here we have the Longfellow School, also known as the Church Street School, built in 1890. This impressive 2.5-story brick building was listed on the National Register of Historic Places list in 1976 and now houses the administrative offices of the city's schools. Last up is the Immaculate Heart of Mary School. Built in 1951, this school is a 2-story steel frame structure with an exterior clad in light-colored brick, aluminum, and glass. Its simple and clean lines are hallmarks of the mid-century modern and more specifically international style of architecture popularized in the 1950s. Now, if you'll indulge me for just a few moments, we'll go on an architectural walking tour of Rutland, Vermont. And then, I promise, we'll get back to catching some nice trout. Alright, so just south and a little bit east of Rutland, Vermont, we are now surrounded by Green Mountain National Forest. We're looking at an absolutely stunning tributary of Otter Creek. And we're hoping to get on some native brook trout and or wild brown trout today. We're going to be pushing pretty deep into the National Forest. Beautiful, beautiful white rocks everywhere. This is an absolutely stunning stream. Really nothing else to say. So, right now I have tied on a red quill and we're just gonna see what happens. All right, so we're working up well past the National Forest parking area. Typically the places that are closest to easy access get fished quite often and you really want to push in. So we pushed in, not really that far. I mean, a couple 100 yards, nothing crazy. Casted out my red quill a few times, no takers yet. This should work on these Green Mountain National Forest streams. But if I don't get any love kind of in the next, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, I'll switch to nymphing, but I would much rather dry fly fish. There's some really good dry fly water as well. All right, just got a fish, just a little guy. Just a little teeny tiner, but we'll take it just to get on the board. Putting up a fight for a little guy. Probably
Oh boy, probably about 2 inches. 2-incher. Wetting my hands. Yeah, it's a little teeny tiny. We'll take it though. We love, on this channel specifically, Traveling Trout Co., and by extension Trout Towns, we love to see the different age classes of trout. You know, young of year, etc. Really just want to get this hook out of them so we can take a look at them here, but 1 second. Just got the hook out of them. Let's take a look at them. Let's get them right out of here. Just had a bite. Just got a little fish. Hit a black stonefly. Looks like a little brookie. We'll take it. It's been a slow morning. We will certainly take it. Wetting my hands. Wetting my hands. Hold on, bud. Hold on. And he popped off. We did touch him, so it does count. But you didn't get to see him, but I did catch him. So, just got a fish. Hit the black stonefly. Feels okay. I mean, definitely on the small side, but feels okay. Try to get him over here. Yeah, definitely a small brookie, but we'll take it. We will certainly take it. Let's get him in the net here. All right. Another small brookie. So let's get the hook at him, take a look at him. All right, another beautiful brook. Let's get him out of here. Hold on, bud, hold on. Beautiful little brook trout. Let's get him right out of here. See you later, bud. See you later. All right, just got a fish. Let's try to get him over here in the net. Just a little guy. All right, so let's get the hook at him, take a look at him. All right, let's get this little brook trout right out of here. Beautiful little trout. Let's get him right out of here. See you later, bud. See you later. Got him. Got him. Oh, got him. All right, let's get the hook at him, take a look at him. Another little guy. We're going to get him right out of here. Another 3-4 incher. Let's get him right out of here. Another little guy. Another brookie as well. The brookies are really doing good in here. This one's actually not bad. Maybe more like 4 or 5 inches. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Get out of here. All right, just got a pretty decent one here. Get him in the net. All right, so by no means a giant, but definitely the best brookie so far. Probably about 6-7 inches. That's wonderful. That's so great. So let's get the hook at him and take a look at him. All right, so we got a quality fish here. Like I said, probably about 7 inches. Real nice. Let's get him out of here. Real nice brookie. Let's get him out of here. All right, just got another brookie here. Looks pretty decent. Not bad. Ooh, got him. All right, so definitely one of the better ones. Probably about 6-7 inches. Yeah, 5 or 6. Really nice though. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Just got a fish. Looks all right. Looks all right. All right, we're probably not even gonna net him. Probably about 4 inches, nothing crazy. Wetting my hands, wetting my hands. Probably gets so annoying that I say that every time, but if I don't say it once, someone's gonna be like, bro, were your hands wet that time? It's like, well, the answer is yes. It goes without saying. Nice little brookie. Just got a little brookie. Hit the red quill. Red quill. Not the blue quill. The red one. Not a bad little brookie. Not a bad little brookie. Get him over here. Not even gonna net him. Not even gonna net this one. Pretty tough. Oh, pretty tough. All right, let's get the hook out of him. Beautiful, beautiful little brook trout. Probably about 4 inches. Nothing crazy. Hit the red quill. I love when they hit the red quill. Oh, and he's out of here. All right, not the best release, but not a terrible one either. Oh, got him. Got him. Got him. He's fighting. He hit it right behind that rock. I didn't see him. Doesn't feel huge, but he's definitely fighting. Probably small. Get him in the net. Woo. All right. Oh, all right. Nice little brook trout. Let's get the hook out of him. Take a look at him. All right, so we got another gorgeous stream bred Green Mountain National Forest, Vermont, native brook trout, probably about 5-6 inches. Let's get him out of here. Hold on, bud, hold on. Love these native brook trout, they're the best. Hold on. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish, beautiful colors. Let's get him right out of here. Let's get him out of here. Beautiful fish, beautiful fish. Get him out of here. Woo! Just got one. Again, hit the red quill. Ooh, I think that's a wild brown. I did not know there were browns in here, but now I do. Knew it felt a little bit different. That's okay. We like wild browns. We actually love wild browns. All right, so let's get the hook out of them. Take a look at them. All right, so we got a nice quality, probably 6-7 inch, probably 6 inch wild brown. Really beautiful colors on this fish. Let's get him out of here. All right, so let's quick wrap up for today. We're surrounded by Green Mountain National Forest just south of Rutland. We're on this beautiful tributary stream, large size freestoner, tributary to Otter Creek. Managed to catch probably 11 or 12 total fish, almost exclusively native brook trout, 1 wild brown mixed in. Nothing crazy on the sizes. Probably the biggest was 7 or so inches, but still a lot of fun. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful here. Love this area in, you know, south central to central Vermont. But I think that's all we got from this stream.
From all of us here at Trout Towns, and by all of us, I sadly just mean myself, we'd like to thank you for watching today's episode. If you have any other trout towns you'd like me to visit, please drop me a comment in the comment section of this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see me visit other trout towns across this great country, please consider subscribing to the Traveling Trout Co channel to give my life meaning. Also, go ahead and tap that like button. Just give it a tap. Trout Towns, brought to you by Traveling Trout Co, a company that's not really a company in any meaningful or significant way. Stay trouty, folks.